Well, a new memoir is not sparing any of the details.
Oof.
Juicy, juicy, juicy.
It is juicy.
That story kicking off today's trending stories. Here's a look at our hot topics brought to you by Tootsie at the Walton Arts Center. Okay, well, today's today. Prince Harry's book, Spare, goes on sale. The book's title is in reference to Prince Harry as the second son of King Charles III. The title comes from the phrase, the heir and the spare, with Prince Harry being the spare to his brother Prince William. Now, the book's release comes after weeks of controversial build-up and coverage for the royal family. The memoir are Prince Harry's version of events from growing up with the royal family and his gradual falling out with them. He has been doing a national tour. He was talking to Michael Strahan. I mean, he's talked to pretty much everybody about kind of the things that have been happening. And a lot of people on social media are like, are there some things that you should just keep within your family? Because he did say, like, him and William kind of got into a little bit of a row over some things. And so, I don't know. I mean, if it's his truth, then it's his truth. But it seems very juicy. My best friend, she was like, I'm listening to this on Audible, so I'll check in with her today to see what she thinks.
Yeah, I know. Today's the day. It's a big day. You know, we were talking the other night, too, about this. And, like, I feel like they separated themselves from the royal family because they kind of wanted to be out of the spotlight a little bit, and now they're right back into the spotlight.
Right, but I think a lot of that is they get to control all that, because before they really couldn't, you know, be here at this time, wear this, but you know, now they get to kind of control how much they want to be in the media, and right now it seems like they want to use this time to tell their truth, and then they can back off, and we'll see. I don't know.
I know, spilling all the tea. Speaking of being in control, okay, as you know, Jackie, there's a new college football national champion. The Georgia Bulldogs beat out the TCU Horned Frogs Monday night to become college football's first repeat national champion since Alabama did it way back in 2012, more than a decade ago. So Georgia joins Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Florida, Ohio State, Florida State, and USC as the only programs to win multiple titles in the modern era since 1998. And become the sixth team from the Southeastern Conference to win the championship in the last 8 years. 6 out of 8 is not so bad. The final score was 65-7, and that win is the largest margin of victory in a bowl game in college football history.
Woof, what a score.
I know.
But I will tell you, a lot of people upset because TCU made it this far, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this team made it over like the likes of Alabama.
Right.
But there is a playoff system.
There is.
To make it, I guess, a little bit more fair. So, I mean, they earned it. They did go through the playoffs and won their games.
Yes.
So, I mean,
that's how the system works.
It's just kind of how it works. But I'm interested next year, I guess, Jason, it goes to 12 teams.
Yeah, they are increasing, so we'll see how that works out.
We'll see kind of how that shakes
I do have to say, I checked out of this game, like, even before halftime.
I know you did.
Like,
I know you did.
I was ready to move on and watch something else. Got to watch my shows.
Well, here's some good news. Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is back in Buffalo for the first time since he suffered cardiac arrest on the field. A week ago, you remember we talked about his nonprofit, which is what you're seeing right here. He had a toy drive, and people had raised millions of dollars for his toy drive. Doctors announced on Monday that Hamlin was released from a Cincinnati hospital and is now recovering at Buffalo General Medical Center. So doctors in Cincinnati say he had been walking in his unit, which is great, and also eating a regular diet. So I know lots and lots of love and support across the country for Damar Hamlin as he recovers.
That is encouraging to see.